analyzer's waste tubing and NDIR aerosol filter need periodic replacement to ensure analytical performance and correct system operation. Frequency of this replacement is application and use specific. This video will show the step-by-step process needed to correctly replace the NDIR filter and analyzer waste tubing. NDIR filter and waste tubing replacement is typically recommended every 6 months and should take 10 minutes to complete. To replace the NDIR filter and analyzer waste tubing, you will need the following: a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, a new NDIR filter, and an InnovOx waste tubing kit. Anytime we're performing maintenance on an InnovOx, we should always take safety precautions. That means wearing safety glasses, chemical-resistant gloves, and of course, a lab coat. Before performing maintenance on the analyzer, remove the fluidics cover. Disconnect the pinch tubing extending from V7R and the waste tubing from the front of the gas-liquid separator. Using a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, remove the retention bracket by turning the captive mounting screw anti-clockwise. Disconnect the waste tubing from the bottom and top of the halogen trap. Then, using your thumb to release the white connector, remove the halogen trap power cable. Set the halogen trap aside for reinstallation. Remove the waste tubing from the bottom of the NDIR source end cap. Disconnect the clear tubing extending from V1R to the plastic T between the NDIR filter and the NDIR detector end cap barb. Disconnect the 3 sections of tubing from the top of the gas-liquid separator. Set the gas-liquid separator aside for reinstallation. Disconnect and remove the section of tubing extending from the top of the NDIR detector end cap. Disconnect the vent tubing from the sparger and remove. The InnovOx waste tubing kit comes with pre-cut sections of tubing specific for each location. As a reference, the tubing location and corresponding lengths are provided here. Note that the pre-cut sections of tubing in the InnovOx waste tubing kit may differ from the waste tubing color present in your analyzer. Assemble the section of tubing containing the NDIR filter. Note that the filter is directional, and the inlet needs to be facing down. Thread a new section of vent tubing behind the sample handling module chassis and connect it to the upper left barb of the sparger. Place the free end of the vent tubing through the white plastic clips running across the top of the reactor module. Make sure the barbs on the front of the gas-liquid separator are facing forward. Starting on the left, connect the section of tubing that extends to the top of the halogen trap. Next, connect the section of tubing with the NDIR filter to the center barb. Connect the free end of this section of tubing to the barb on top of the NDIR detector end cap. Connect the remaining section of tubing extending from the sparger to the barb on the right. Once the 3 connections have been made, place the gas-liquid separator back into the mounting bracket, making sure not to pinch any tubing. Reconnect the clear tubing extending from V1R to the plastic T between the NDIR filter and NDIR detector end cap barb. For easy reference, there is a schematic of the proper tubing connections located inside the analyzer to the right of the gas-liquid separator. Install a new section of tubing onto the barb on the bottom of the NDIR source end cap. Reconnect the halogen trap power cable. Connect the section of waste tubing extending from the top left barb of the gas-liquid separator. Connect the section of waste tubing extending from the bottom of the NDIR source end cap to the barb on the bottom of the halogen trap. Place the halogen trap back into the mounting bracket, making sure not to pinch any of the tubing. Replace the gas liquid separator retention bracket and tighten using a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver by turning the captive mounting screw clockwise. Reconnect the pinch tubing extending from B7R and the waste tubing to the front of the gas liquid separator. The section of tubing extending from B7R should be connected to the upper right barb. The waste tubing should be connected to the lower left barb. Reinstall the fluidics cover. NDIR filter and waste tubing replacement is now complete and the system is ready for analysis. For additional information or to view other videos in this series, please visit us at www.suezwatertechnologies.com.